Hey guys, we're back. I know it's been a while. We've been getting a lot of requests on how to do a root retouch, and that's what we're going to do for you today.
Yeah, okay, so what we have to do, guys, is section her hair into the 4 quadrants. So we're going to go from the middle of her head to the tip of her ear. And again from the other side. And we're going to start with the T section. Make sure when you're doing it, you're pulling it down to give it extra tension. Also, when you're doing Asian root touch-ups, make sure you book them literally every 3.5 to 4 weeks, because if their hair gets longer than an inch, you'll probably start to get banding. Again, working your way from the top to the bottom, saturating it right in the middle and spreading it out like peanut butter. And remember, if you miss spots, it's okay, because you're always going to go back and cross-check that anyways. And right now we still have 25 volume with Blonde Me from Schwarzkopf. Keep in mind the baby hairs, you can always go back after. You don't want to be sloppy there, because you don't want them to stay baby hairs forever and get breakage. Okay, so once you get to the bottom, I like to go just around the ear as well. Let's make sure that that gets lifted up. So once you get to the bottom, you're going to start layering your cotton. Put one around the ear, and then I pull every piece down, and that's where I start to cotton it so that it's nice and clean and that it doesn't bleed on top of the other already lightened hair. No, it's really tedious, but for Asians or for any root clients or root blonde touch-up clients, you want to be clean. So when we do our first panels, we always start off with 25 vol, because that's the part that's going to probably sit on the longest, and it will have time to lighten faster. And as we start getting around her head, we'll switch the volume up to 30.
So now I'm starting over here. On the top, I like to put a piece of tin foil, just so when I'm placing this hair, it doesn't touch the lightener and break off the ends. Just a little security blanket and protects it, just like the cotton.
Good job. Good job.
So as we were talking about before, how we said we like to put 25 volume on the sides, and as we get to the back, we're going to bump it up to 30. So we did that, and like I said, look how thick this is. It's thick and juicy. Oh. Girthy. Now it is cotton time. I like to put it down on the neck too, so it doesn't burn their neck, because you know that itch. The itch is never fun. No itch.
The itch is never fun.
No.
The burn and the itch is never fun. And it doesn't matter where in your body part.
No,
It's just never fun.
It's never fun. No one likes an itch.
Almost there.
I mean, all us hairstylists know what a chemical burn feels like. I always get mine on the exact same finger, exact same spot, every freaking day. But do you think that makes me start wearing gloves? No. Never.
Alright, so we've hit the 40-minute mark now. And as you can see, she's lightening really nicely there in the middle. And it's slowly getting towards her ends now. So now what we like to do is just kind of make sure that it's fully saturated. So at this point, we will take our cotton out just to see if we have missed any pieces. See? And it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna start just slowly taking them out. And this is where you'll go in, like the last 15 minutes, you'll go in and find any banding that you might want to get rid of. I mean, she's pretty good. She's come a long way from where she used to be. So I mean, if you feel like you want to go in and do some light feathering to lighten some parts, now would be the time. Because those parts are going to lighten a lot faster than where her root was, where her dark roots were. And right now in this bowl we have 25 volume and Olaplex. See, so in there she can use a little bit of lightening, so we're just going to feather that. Feather it down a bit.
We let Kelly sit on for an hour, then we rinsed her off, and she's the perfect banana yellow. Perfect color that you're looking for the blonde.
It's always nice after a root touch-up when, you know, you comb it through and you don't get breakage. It's awesome. Alright, so now we're going to start toning. And we like to do this together normally.
So it processes evenly.
When we start toning, we always start at the root and work our way down. We're super excited to share this new formula with you that we've just figured out from Fanola.
It's 11.2, 3 parts, and 1 part 10.11. We've always really liked the 10.11, and we've just been starting to get really creative with it.
Another thing we discovered is the 11.2, which is a violet base. So it's super, super nice to cancel out that yellow.
Nobody wants yellow hair.
I do.
I was rocking yellow hair for a couple days actually.
Yep, ain't nothing wrong with yellow hair. Just means you're gonna get a beautiful blonde at the end.
This is true.
It's like seeing that leprechaun at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, because he's carrying the pot of gold.
Yeah.
Use the wet. We always like to use the wet comb to comb through our toner so it's evenly saturated. It works miracles.
Let me come your side. I'll wait. Okay, so now we're going to start applying her ends. Asian root touch-ups are fun, you know, it's very tedious to do, but if you do it nice and clean, the results are amazing.
And the toning is the best part. Everything just comes together. All that hard work that you just put in, you get to see the results.
But in order to have a nice tone, you have to make sure that you're doing your applications clean. guys, this is the finished result. Super easy, and you can see the nice toner from the vanilla.
Beautiful. Thanks for tuning in.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.